another exclusive. Go ahead and get seated. You know the name, I ain't gotta repeat it. Keep it bumping like a mosh pit, rocking through the night. If you love it, leave a comment, hit subscribe and like. Always raise the bar, reaching for new heights. Shining like a star, illuminating with the light. I know you see me from afar, I'm burning bright.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to a solstice music special. I found Muggs Money, and I really dig his music. He is a rapper that hangs out over at Devo's. Devo's has got like a sip and rip type channel. Everybody goes over there and just chill. And I mean, it's a good place to just go and chill, right? And get stoned. So they started playing Muggs's music, and I was like, who is this? I want to interview him. I really like it. It's really good shit. So, Muggs, tell us about you. I'm going to give you center stage, hon. Tell us, how long have you been rapping and producing music? What was your main influences growing up that kind of led you in this direction with this type of music?
Let's see. I've been doing music for a little over 20 years. I started with my brother. He got in a car accident and was out of work, so he bought a keyboard and started making beats and kind of forced me to start writing music to those beats. So, that kind of started that. And he's always the one who's produced and mixed all of my music. So, till this day, he still produces and mixes all my music, except for stuff like I record at my house for fun, when I can't afford to go to the studio or pay for a beat, because shit's expensive, times are tough. So, I'll just record little home therapy songs with a beat that I took off of YouTube and shit. So I don't own the rights for it. So I just record stuff just to get it out of my head, because music is my therapy. So, I use it as a tool to kind of cope with shit that's going on a day-to-day basis. But, growing up, I actually started like listening to like rock and shit, because that's what my parents listened to. Like, I believe I owned a Leonard Skinner tape at one point. My brother came home with a 2 Live Crew tape, which is rap music, and that basically changed my trajectory of music. From that point on, it was all rap. That's all I listened to. Like, I don't really listen to country, Johnny Cash, that's about it. Like, I don't really listen to classic rock or nothing like that, heavy metal, no shit like that. I'm mainly all rap, like Wu-Tang, New York hip hop, because I was born in New York, so I got roots up there. So I like a lot of hip hop music. I also like the down south music, because now I'm, in Florida. So I got the down south influence. So I listen to a lot of 3-6 Mafia and down south music, Ludacris, stuff like that. So, that kind of shaped and molded the way I went with music and how I rapped and stuff like that. And, when I was younger, I didn't really put a thought into what I was writing. I would just write shit. And, as I got older, it's like I'm not doing those types of things that I was doing when I was younger. And fuck you, Carhole. He's an asshole. That's why I got a diss track on him. But yeah, he's a little fucker. But yeah, that's all I listen to is rap music. And
well, you know what? There's nothing wrong with boy bands at all, especially if you see that you're getting therapy from music, right? Right.
Sure,
now you're getting lots of love. Look, everybody's crazy, right?
yeah,
everybody's crazy. I love it.
Except me.
Look, upstate. There's upstate. There's upstate. All right. So, okay. What rapper do you just not like at all? Like you detest them, wish that they would stop rapping right now?
There's so many, like, I wouldn't even know
Oh,
where to
really?
begin. I don't really
All
like
right.
putting names out there. Like, I'll subliminally, drop hints within my music when I'm talking about somebody. I'm definitely
Mm-hmm.
somebody's in mind when I'm writing these lyrics, but I don't necessarily drop names, shit like that, because I just don't like starting beef. Starting drama.
Mm.
I like to stay drama free, so I
There
just
you go. Yeah, your flow is really, really chill. I think that's another thing that really attached me to the music, especially that everybody's crazy. Oh my gosh, can we go listen to that now? Can we? I know it's kind of early. We've only been talking not even 10 minutes, but
nah, you good.
I really want to I want to get into some of the music, okay?
See, that was a
Okay.
home therapy song I did myself at my house, so
Mm. Well, I wanted to listen to Everybody's Crazy. Everybody go and subscribe to Mugs Money right now. If you haven't subscribed, better go. No, if you don't like it, you don't have to sub. But you should because you won't be cool like us. All right. Did it show it? Okay. Can you hear it?
yeah.
Okay, good.
Money in the building. Y'all already know.
Everybody's crazy.
Everybody's crazy.
Everybody's crazy but myself. Yeah, everybody's crazy.
Everybody's crazy.
I feel everybody's crazy but myself.
Everyone crazy, think a nigga phase me. Besides Eminem, don't know what amaze me. Carbon copies wanna be some shades. I'ma lit views, don't get confused. Situation misconstrued, I'm like Mr. Scrooge. Kids nowadays like Mr. Who? Google that shit and look it up while I spit these balls and cook it up. You ain't nothing but a pussy, you just look tough. Keep beating your face till you took enough, then punch you again for what you said. Turn around and see who's led. No, just us, cause everyone else fled. Everybody's crazy. Don't care about themselves, selfish. Don't know the meaning of the word selfless. Go against me and my henchmen, helpless. It's what you will be. Rest in peace like Elvis.
Everybody's crazy. Everybody's crazy but myself. Yeah, everybody's crazy. I feel everybody's crazy but myself.
Okay. Stop. All right. So I'm dropping that link right now down in the chat. I love it. There you go. I can't hear you. You're on mute.
I use a lot of that guy's beats because he puts hooks to them already, so I feel like he's in my mind speaking with these hooks he uses, so it's easy for me to just write music to it.
Yeah. Yeah. I know a sound engineer that he is the one that actually did my intro. He can produce amazingly. He has to really, but he has to make himself sit down and sort of come up with the words that goes with the beat that's in his head. And I'm like, that's really interesting. Or he has to find someone to sing it for him. So, do you have a lot of issues maybe finding people that do like backup singing or extra lyrical work for you?
No, not really, man. I got a lot of people in my circle that basically can do any and everything. So if I ever needed anything, like, it's within arm's reach because I
That's
know the
good.
owner of the studio I record at, so it's just so many artists doing so many different things. So yeah, but I don't really do too many features, which I need to start doing more. But yeah, I usually just whatever's in my head. I'm not really thinking about anybody else. Like, oh, let me get this person on this song. So by the time I think about it, it's too late. I've already written the song, and I'm like, oh.
Right.
It's like now if somebody sends me a song, was like, yo, jump on this. I'm like, I'll get on that right there. Like let's go. But when I'm writing, I tend to like just zone out, and I'm only thinking about what's in my head, not like I don't want to get this artist on here because he's a big name or blah blah blah. Like, yeah, like I said, I mainly do this for me.
Right. Now, what he uses, he'll go to, I forgot the website. There's websites where you can go and you can get producers and extra instrumentalists and vocalists and all kinds of stuff. Like, it seems like that's what a lot of people are doing now. And I'm really glad because, like I was telling you before we went live, with Holly Weird coming down and P. Diddy stuff coming down, we really need some good musicians and artists to give us some fresh music. And that's why when I gravitate towards something good, I hold on to it and I try to talk about it and promote it myself. So if you're not subbed to Muggs Money, I hope you do go and sub for him. Not for him, to him. I mean, he might like subs. I'm not sure. We maybe shouldn't go into that aspect of it. Okay. So what what song would you like for me to play next?
It really don't matter. I mean, you could play a video,
Really?
I guess.
Okay, well, yeah, if you leave it up to me, I'm gonna pick the next one that I like. I'm gonna play what I like. So if you want something else, holler at me.
Nah, you play what you like. It's your
Okay,
show.
let's see. Let me go back. I like Prescription Demons. Let's listen to that one.
Yeah, that one hits different for certain people.
It really does. It's nice.
Hitting you with yet another home therapy session song.
We all got our demons, but mine are the meanest. They won't let me get too close to the ones I need the most. They're angry and violent, they sure uninvited. So you better run away, for my demons come to play. Hey.
I'm sick and tired of dealing with my prescription demons. Depression is the condition needed. Got no love, I'm numb, no longer have feeling. The devil's inside me and he's always stealing all my happiness. That's why I'm on my scrappy shit. My life's like a knife, wants to try and stab me with it. In my back, so my head stays on a swivel. Watching out for you prick, that's why I wear thimble. I don't care about nothing, I make that plain and simple. Drugs got a hold of me, the prisoner is my mental. What started off as a ripple is now a tidal wave. Detoxing days have me thinking suicidal ways. It's not hard to see I have something inside of me. Evil eventually ends up finding me, eating me alive, then it tries to hide from me. I'm an addict, a scrappy steady reminding me.
Demons, but mine are the meanest. They won't let me get too close to the ones I need the most. They're angry and violent, they sure uninvited. So you better run away, for my demons come to play. Hey.
I don't know why it's having a hard time loading. I must be starting to get some bad weather here. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. But anyway, that song is deep. That is
Yeah, that's a personal one because, like I said, I have like two alter egos. I got Scrap D and I got Mugs Money. And Scrap D was the younger, doing drugs type of person, and Mugs is off drugs. I just smoke weed, and drink. So it's like two different people. So it's like Scrappy's always there, in my ear, like whispering, like, just go ahead, do some pills, So
right.
it's
Right.
demons. But yeah,
Exactly.
what's up, Obsolete in the building. Gang gang, gutter rat radio.
You've got all kinds of people over here. Welcome everybody. I'm Devum. My channel is a hodgepodge mismatch of just anything I just want to do, really. And I kind of just leave it like that because I like to talk to people. I like to explore art and music, especially really good music, because we need good musicians again. Yeah.
Amen to that shit.
Yes, we do. We do. I'm done with like the weirds because they not like us, right?
That's why I
Which
mean,
one is that? Let me play that one.
which one?
This one that's on the. I can't actually click on the link though.
What?
Hey, proud of your sister. Proud of your sister. Absolutely. I have taken myself out of 3 pain clinics back when they started the pill mills up around 2010. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So
I was
were you
part of
in
that.
school?
I was part of that gold rush. That's what got me. Well, a car accident is what really got me on them. Like, I had to have 2 surgeries, a
Yeah.
back neck surgery. So they put me on them. And then, once you're on them, you can't get off. And then, of course, all that shit happened. So, yeah, I got swept up in that pretty bad.
Yeah. Do you have any anxiety about like if you were to like get into an accident again
Oh,
and
yeah,
go into the hospital?
I got real bad anxiety, like, especially if I'm not driving, like if I'm a passenger, because the car accident I was in, I was the passenger. And unfortunately, the passenger of the other car didn't make it, but I was wearing my seatbelt, just put it on 5 minutes before the accident. So, somebody was looking out for me, or I'd have been dead easily. So yeah, I get a lot of anxiety driving, and then I get social anxiety too, like large crowds. I don't like being around large crowds because you know I've done a lot of shit I ain't proud of. So being around a lot of people used to not be good in the circles I used to run with. So I just, when I get around large crowds, it's almost like PTSD kicks in. So my head's always on a swivel, like it's like I just said in that song, watching out for you pricks. That's why I wear a thimble.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that head on the swivel. I mean, that was just like so much of it. I did not get so addicted to the pain pills that I ended up using more than I was supposed to. I just didn't like that I was dependent on it. However, I seen how it could so easily have went in that direction, right? Because
Yeah,
especially when you're dealing with opiates, it takes care of the emotional pain too. It's not just the physical pain at all. It helps you deal with your emotional pain.
it
And
just makes you numb.
yeah, you just avoid it instead of dealing with it. But music, and I'm talking from someone who, music saved my life when I lost my dad and my home. So music saved my life, and it's very important. It is so very important. And whatever I can do to help you promoting or whatever, I will definitely help you. Um, Let's see.
Well, I mean, I
was wondering.
appreciate this. Like,
You're welcome. Does anybody from your channel have a request of like a favorite song of yours that they would like to hear while they're over here?
I'm trying. I got people in my chat. I got people in your chat. I'm
You do.
bouncing. I'm
Yeah,
bouncing
you
back
do.
and forth. So I'm like trying to keep track of 2 chats, and it's crazy.
Yeah, well, if you look at the StreamYard chat, it has both mine and yours in it. Hello, Puck Elf. Good to see you.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So I can just sit here and type on my fucking keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna go play another one. Let me see if I can get to go back. I'm gonna talk about. Let's see which one.
Clip Farm said my beats bang. It's savings.
Which one?
My
Low
beats
key.
bang. My beats bang. There's a
Your
video
beats?
for it.
Oh, there's a beats bang. But okay, hold on. There it is. All right, I got you. Hold on.
Shout out to my boy Stack727 for this video. Tropical Visions.
There you go. Can you hear it?
Man, I do this shit for fun. Don't need to spit for fun. Already got a job. Y'all just a bunch of bums. On the ground scrounging, looking for some breadcrumbs. I said once, fuck with me, you'll be some dead ones. I'm not a killer, but I'm also not a pussy ninja. I cut you down with my katana, so what up with ya? Bitch, you fucking with the wrong set. Beats next, we connected deep up in the streets. Bet my beats bang, 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 bang. A1 from day one, gang, gang, gang. You see, you and me. Me, we are not the same. I'm on a different plane, ain't talking about no airplane.
My beats bang, 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 my beats bang. Man, fuck
all you non-rapping, hating, mouth flapping, saying you're not feeling what I'm.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Speaking, boy, I'm snapping and I'm slapping. The taste out your mouth. Hear me coming up like a wave. People asking how. Cause my beats bang. Unique slang I found on.
There we go. I'm gonna fix it. Maybe it'll do a playback.
Man, fuck all you non-rapping, hating, mouth flapping.
No, I don't know what's wrong. It must be my weather, and I apologize to everybody.
Speaking, boy, I'm snapping and I'm slapping. Taste out your mouth. Hear me coming up like a wave. People asking how. Cause my beats bang. Unique slang I found underground like a DK. I stay depraved, I mean deprived. Bitches, no surprise. I'm on top, no parachute, I don't plan to drop. I'm looking down, my crooked sound got them shook. I'm cooking songs without a motherfucking hook now. Don't go in green eggs and ham and I would look out. Look for that little scrappy bastard who get took out. I'm a beast and I'm a beast on you like a cookout. My beats bang, my beats bang, my beats bang, my beats bang.
Shit just can't handle my raw energy.
I know, it's just too much fire. Oh, that is badass, though. I mean, I remember, okay, who was it? Oh, it was Devo. Devo and Upstate played that song, and I was like, I love this. I love this.
Yeah, I love those two old stoners.
And who'd you say did the produce the video for you? They did a very good job.
My homeboy Stack727, Tropical Visions.
Awesome.
Did all the shooting, editing, all that for me. Didn't charge me nothing, so I appreciate that.
Nice. See, it's good to have a network and community, because it takes a village, not just to raise kids, but to do anything worthwhile. I honestly think.
I wouldn't know about that kids part, so I got 3 nieces, but I'm still a bastard bachelor, so bastard bachelor rapper born in the 80s.
Okay. So we have a request. If there was a request that come in while I played the last video, My Beats Bang, I didn't see it. I do see. I can play No Escape. If it doesn't come like all the way through, give it a little minute. It'll probably come through. I'm thinking I have bad weather, and I apologize. Let me go find it.
Well, that was a high quality video, so it might have just been eating up your network.
My bandwidth, yeah, that would been okay. No Escape. Okay. There we go. Here we go. We're playing No Escape now, y'all. We're just gonna smoke, drink, and play. Oh,
About to hit you with some home therapy. Gutter Rap Records. Music for the soul. Let's go. Something in the
oh.
air is changing. Even when I go inside, it's still raining. Even when I'm getting high, there's no escaping. It's been a while since I felt like I'm the same me. Something in the air is changing. Even when I go inside, it's still raining. Why can't I escape myself? Why can't I escape this hell? Why? I always try to escape myself, but never can. I predict my own weather, man. Black clouds with a heavy chance of thunder showers. I don't see no sunshine or no summer flowers. Everything is dark and dead. I'm scarred in the head. Brain damage. What else can be said? I'm a prisoner to my own mind. Trying to break free, but I don't find a way out. When I do, I get filled with doubt. Should I stay in the dark and see what the light's about? Once I'm out, mugs and scrap, I gon' have to fight it out. Whoever wins or loser has to sit and ride it out and deal with the repercussions of the other's actions. It's a living hell, you can tell by my reaction. Damn, but what am I to do? Besides to try and find a way through. Something in the air is changing. Even when I go inside, it's still raining. Even when
Oh no.
I'm getting high, there's no escaping.
Shutting down the internet in this bitch.
I'm saying something in the air is changing. Even when I go inside, it's still raining. Why can't I escape myself? Why can't I escape this hell?
That's just my luck. It's them black clouds, man. They just follow me around. Them bitches just galloped over your fucking house and fucked your signal up. They're like, we ain't even gonna give you internet, man. They're like, fuck you. Telling you. Shit just be following me around.
Now, do you ever wonder if you have a curse or a family curse? Like, this could sound silly, but I asked my grandma when I was really young. I'm like, does our family have a curse on?
I swear to God, I mean, it'll be sunny as hell. I go outside and I look up, and then there's like 2 little black clouds out of the whole fucking sky, and I'm just like, man, fuck y'all, man. Stop following me around. I swear.
It's like the drones. It even said it's the drones. I don't know what's going up with those things. I just know
Yeah,
that, you know,
I saw some
expect
shit about.
anything.
I believe
Just expect
believe nothing,
anything.
question everything. Too many shit out here.
Exactly.
What up,
So is that
Golden?
like was that song like a homage to your black cloud that follows you around? Like
Yeah,
Linus? Do you tell me it's like Linus?
it's like I
Linus
try
was
to
dirty.
escape, but I can't. So they like couldn't even play the songs. It's like I'm not even gonna let you play the song. You can't even escape from me letting you play the song.
I don't know. Like we got through the first song good. Maybe the interwebs doesn't want us to communicate. You know, that could be a thing too. You know,
So,
maybe it's Hollyweird that doesn't want good music out there. I don't know. I'm high enough to speculate on anything at this point, honestly. Yeah.
Puff Daddy over here.
Mhm. Mhm. What are you
So
smoking on? You smoking on anything?
I smoked earlier before I came on to the show. I mean, I smoked enough, obviously, because my eyes are barely open. But yeah, 'cause I don't smoke in the house, so I had to get my pregame in pretty good.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And it's probably a lot warmer down there in Florida. You like it better than being in New York?
Yeah, because you know, I don't really not a fan of the snow, but I'm
Mm-mm.
also not a fan of the heat.
Mm.
So
Well,
when it gets cold down here, it's nice, but I don't like it. I'm still bundled
right.
up while everybody else is like wearing fucking wife beaters and no t-shirts and shit. I'm like, fuck y'all, I got a jacket on. Fucking, I already got a natural fucking hoodie, so
I used to have dreads. And when I shaved them off, it was like I don't know, new skin or something. The draft was insane. Okay. But the load off of my head, it's like, oh my gosh. I had like big chunky ones. So
yeah, I got a
it was
bunch of
cool.
skinny ones, so I don't even know. It's a fucking lot. It's like taking a
It
mop and
is.
just putting it on your head.
I washed mine too often and I ruined my hair. Yep, I did it. I rushed it too often. Once a week was too much.
Yeah, especially if you're not getting it re-moisturized and crocheted and shit like that. It's definitely a
Mm-mm.
process. It's like
Oh my gosh. Do you know who dropped in to say hello? Mr.
Devo,
Smexy Smex. Hi,
Cheech and
Devo. How you
Chong,
doing?
Cheech and Chong over
Yeah,
there. Yeah,
yeah, Cheech and Chong. Those guys are funny as hell.
yeah, I
That
had to
time
pay.
Devo did that mega dose. I've done
Yeah,
that before.
he's out of his mind. He's probably still out
Do
of his
you do
mind
mega
from it.
doses like that?
No, I'm not a big fan of edibles and shit. Like, I'll eat a whole bag and still feel normal just because of I've done shit way harder than that. So it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
give me like 5 hits of acid and then talk to me. That's a different story. I could eat 5 bags of
Yeah.
edibles.
Or and this is not an advertisement and encouragement to do anything. No drugs. Okay.
Nah,
Candy
they
was
know
interesting to me.
what was
Candy flipping.
candy flipping. The
Yeah.
fuck is that?
That is that's LSD and MDMA. Mm-hmm.
I've done trolling, which is,
I
I
don't
mean,
know what that is.
that's acid and ecstasy. So, but it's basically
Oh, I think that's pretty much the same thing.
it's
So we
basically
just
the
call it
same
candy.
thing. Well, it's like, you know, there's
Look
pure
at
MDMA like Molly, you know, that's different than ecstasy.
right.
Ecstasy's got some other ingredients in it.
Yeah, is
So
that that's the little fancy pressed ones, right?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're
Hey,
different
Simba, hello.
generations. Everybody's got their own slang for yeah, we used to call it trolling, which is tripping and
Mm,
rolling. I was like candy flipping.
trolling.
I'm like, I ain't never heard that one before. But
Yeah,
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 that's
that was
that's a,
interesting.
that's a new one for me, that's for sure. Yeah,
Hydroponic mushrooms. Me and mushrooms are at an impasse, Mr. Hit Haven.
yeah, I think
Hit
I'm
Haven,
retired.
I've tried. Man, I
Yeah,
did like 5 grams. I was in like this continuous anxiety circle stuck for hours. So I don't know. I've tried to talk to them. Don't do drugs. No, don't do drugs. Don't. Natural things that grow from cow poop
don't
is
do bad
different.
drugs.
Is that a drug? I don't think that's a drug. I think that's considered a nutritional supplement, maybe.
Shit, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I know there's nutrients and shit you can get out of the stem.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
I actually knew somebody who used to grow them. And he started his own lab and made a supplement vitamin shit out of the ingredients from the stems.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Well, that makes sense. So let me ask you, when you go to the studio, can you kind of lead me through the process when you're ready to go to the studio, like what all that entails and how long it usually takes you start to finish on average for a song or a track?
I usually will, once I write it and I have it all fully formatted how I want it, I'll usually record it at my house to get a rough draft template so I can memorize it. So when I go to the studio, I don't have to worry about looking at my phone and reading my lyrics. I can focus on, emphasizing words because I already know the lyrics. So I like to go in prepared. But vocals, I'll go in, it'll probably take an hour to do my vocals. And then what takes the longest is mixing. That'll take the other 2 hours up. Because I'm a perfectionist, so I'll record it at the studio and then I'll bring it back to my house and I'll listen to it like 100 times until I find something I don't like. And then I'll bring it back to the studio, fix it, come back, do it again. If I like it, then I'll release it. But yeah, it's definitely a process. I like to go in knowing my shit because a lot of artists go into the studio and you can tell they're reading their lyrics off of their phone because I don't know, as artists you can tell when people are reading and people actually know their stuff. But yeah, I like to do a little rough draft template at my house. This way I can start to experiment with harmonies and stuff like that, see where I want to take it. And by the time I get to the studio, I'm not wasting money because shit's expensive, even though I am recording with my brother and I get the family discount. But yeah, it's shit's still expensive. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
3 hours is, but that's if I go back, but 3 hours is basic.
So on average, like a good day's worth of work could get you like a good track going, ready to publish and put out.
I mean, yeah, because it's like if we get it right the first time, then I ain't got to worry about it. But it's like I got a song now that I've been sitting on for probably, I don't know, 2 months that I'm supposed to release to all platforms. But there's just something in it that's annoying me. So I got to bring it back into the studio. And I just haven't had the time or the money to go into the studio to fix it. And really hasn't been a priority because I was focusing on the video I just finished shooting, which I'm going to be dropping sometime here in 2025. So that'll be the first thing I'll be, officially dropping for 2025.
Nice.
So people got
Nice.
something.
What's the name of that one?
That's from my song Voice of Reason. That's already out on all platforms. But yeah, Constellations is going to be my next one. I drop to all platforms. That's the one I'm sitting on now. I gotta fix a few things that are just tweaking my ear a little bit.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna go and try to play another song because I think it's time. I don't want to.
I am
Does
OTD.
anybody? Devo's finally over here. Devo, do you have a request? We can't play something we've already played, Devo, no matter how much you like it, or stomp your feet.
Shit, I got Devo and Upstate to fucking be in a video with me. They in the video
telling you,
stretching time. They in
him
that
and
video.
Upstate are the real deal. You know.
Yeah, I made
What is
I
that?
made the
Keep your
intro.
eyes peeled for the car hole. Keep your eyes peeled for the car hole is an asshole part 3.
Nah, I put him to sleep. I'm done with that guy. I gave him like a whole song, like 6 minutes long, just dissing him.
Oh my goodness. He needs your attention. He's thirsty. He needs you.
Hey, he wanted it,
Okay.
man. Careful what you ask for. That's all I gotta say.
Especially with musicians, especially, they'll put you on Front Street. Why not?
Yeah, ain't no
Right?
one safe for me. When I'm in the building, you better hide your wife and children.
Snakes in the Grass. It's his song that you're talking about. Is it out? What's the name of it?
Which one?
The one you put out about him.
Oh yeah, it's down there. It's literally labeled "Car Hole as an Asshole."
Oh, okay. I just found it. Oh my goodness.
I actually edited this little video with all these fucking pictures too. You know how long that shit took, Car Hole? Like, fuck you. I ain't doing no part 3. Shit took me.
No part 3 for you. Okay. You get some airtime, Car Hole.
Shit took me forever.
Let's go back.
Uh-oh. I just had to do it again. Hey, you wanted this shit, bro. Load up the chamber. Shouldn't have lit that fire, man. Burning out of control. You want that smoke with scrap? Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, shit, you about to.
Hey, yo, car hole, shut your pie hole. I'll fuck you up and go lyrical while you die slow. Stick my dick in eye your chick, she a groupie hoe. Babysit my kids, chillin', drippin', sitting in her throat. Coughing, choke like it's all smoke. Trust me, you don't wanna hear this bro impale your face to pole like you did your car, asshole. It's kinda funny though, coming after most money, yo. What the fuck you thinking? Knowing I'm a pro, your girl hoeing on the low. 2 for 5, she slopping on 9 for the dough. Thought you knew I'm a gangster fool, this what I do. Just like Rilla, boy, I'm about to take your ass to school. I like to clown around, yeah, act the fool. Like the AC in my seat, bring bitch, I'm cool. You just a dude from the shit, bum, go to bed. Always wearing a hat to hide your big ass forehead. What did you say? You heard what I said. I don't repeat myself. If I do, you're fucking dead. Now rest in peace. Now rest in peace. Before I come back with a diss track on the rest of the beat. And let the dogs eat. Your bitch ass like frog's feet. Making bacon out of your face like hog's meat. Like logs in a fire, man. I'm hot shit. Hey, car hole is an asshole. Ain't he sometimes? Careful what you ask for. Careful. Now I'm back, you about to feel the ride. By that real one known as scrap.
All is an asshole, ain't he sometimes? Careful what you ask for, careful. Now I'm back about to feel the wrath, by that real one known as scrap. I did the first one for fun, then I said I was done. Yes, you wanted a part two. Here it is. Well, fuck you. I'm tired of wasting my time, even though I fuck with you. My rhyme flow, putting bullet holes all up in you. Smoke signal, Loki come and hit you with the Ginsu. After the first, how many bars I should have been through? Body wanting more smoke, I commend you. We can talk it out like men do, but instead I fucked your bitch on your bed to offend you. I'm just having fun, you know, like friends do. I'm a bastard rapper type of beast you cannot capture, which is why I'm wondering why you keep coming after me. Scrap D, the body snatch. Any threat made towards me is met with laughter, cause you a Joe clown, and that's a fact. And why I can't take you serious like an actor. Get off the stage, open a can of whoop ass and rage like George the 8 man to make me go on a rampage. Calling me Little Mac when you forget my name is Scrap, and just like Super Steve, bitch, you'll get pimp slapped across the face. Know your place, just might show up at a Olive Garden in your state. Come to your house and I'll jump over your back gate. Wait till you go to work, then your wife all rape. I'm joking. Hey, Carl is an asshole, ain't he sometimes? Careful what you ask for, careful. Now I'm back about to feel the wrath, by that real one known as Scrap. Carl is an asshole, ain't he sometimes? Careful what you ask for, careful. Now I'm back about to feel the wrath, by that real one known as Scrap. Don't test my gangster. I just put your body beneath your previous body. 12 feet under. Great nigga. Carl is an asshole. Carl is an asshole.
Yep. Yep. Nope.
I forgot
Don't fuck
how
with
angry.
money.
I forgot how angry I got on that song.
Yeah.
It was all in
You're
good
welcome,
fun.
Misty. You're welcome. I like it. Yeah. So that's just kind of what happens, because you have to hold people accountable, and that's a really good way to hold people accountable. I have receipts to a lot of stuff. People get mad when I show receipts to things I talk about. That's okay. It's okay.
I was like, he told me to make it for him, so I was like, okay. I'm like, I ain't gonna hold no punches. He's like, go ahead, bro, go at it. And I'm like, all right, man. Ain't no one safe. I'm going for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
One's
Mike's
money in the
Carl.
building. Better hide your wife and children, because lyrically, I will kill them.
Oh, lyrically, yeah, and words have so much power, and that's something that we need to be aware of when we're listening to music, and what we let our kids listen to as well.
Oh
For
yeah, I
sure.
already know. I know, man. My nieces be listening to some questionable stuff, but my brother's pretty good about what they listen to. So I'm glad they're not listening to a lot of the other shit that's out there, like pussy popping and deep throating and all this shit. And I'm like, come on, man. These kids are like 16, shit, 13. They don't need to be hearing this shit.
Oh,
Like,
I have seen 8 and 9-year-olds know words to songs that my mouth just dropped, and I'm like,
fucking twerking on the toilet and shit. And I'm like, what? This kid's like 8 years old and shit. Like, I'm popping it. Like, fucking god damn, man. Like, where's the parents?
That's right. There needs to be an organization, like an organization that is geared towards keeping music like no black box, no weird patent crazy vibes in and out. Because I've researched and covered patents on electronics that will affect you, that can affect you mentally, physically, emotionally, probably spiritually too, shit, because it's all together. So have you heard about that? Because that's probably like a total round table musician discussion I'm going to have with a lot of people that I know that make music. Would you be interested?
Sure, yeah. I mean, I don't even really know what you were talking about. You said something about black box, like.
Well, it's frequencies, right? So there are people in powers that be that absolutely know how frequency affects us on a physiological level. Okay. And I have
Radio
done
waves and all
research.
that shit.
Radio waves, frequency, yes. EMF, stuff like that. I have research patents that like this stuff's been around since the 50s and 60s that can make you feel a certain way, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it affects you in some sort of way. You can't have all that kind of energy shooting around and not affect you.
Mm-hmm. This is like more technical, and I don't want to get too technical about it, but it's like a tale as old as time. You think about the Pied Piper, right? And the magic and the power that music has over people. So I really want to have a round table discussion with musicians about this stuff. I think it'd be fun. Get a little esoteric about it, you know?
Yeah, fuck it. Dive in head
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, because I know you said like you make music as therapy for yourself, which
Yeah,
other people also thoroughly enjoy, right?
yeah.
So I wonder too, when you go about making your music, do you think how is this going to end up affecting people, say, 100 years down the road?
No. The only song that really ever made me think about my legacy in music was a song I did called When I'm Gone. Because it's like when I'm gone, the only thing that's gonna be left of me is my music, unfortunately. So,
Mm-hmm.
I just
Mm-hmm. And more frequencies, right?
I'm just trying to get
Yeah.
my message out there, if anybody else can relate to it and what I'm going through and they're going through the same situation and it helps them. It's like I appreciate that more because it makes that song more meaningful to me because it, affected somebody in some way or another. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm watching
Are
the
you
football
okay?
game. I'm watching the
Oh,
football game.
this is how chill he is, y'all. He's watching a football game and doing an interview too. He's super chill. So I wanted to ask you too before we go, because we're coming up on an hour, and I want you to get to the football game. I know you said like large crowds make you anxious and stuff. Do you think you'll ever like do gigs at all? You think you'll ever
I mean,
perform public?
I've done shows but if you look at every performance, I'm probably usually holding a Michelob Ultra in my hand because I need to slam about 3 beers and kind of take the edge off before I can get on stage because I don't like people staring at me and shit. It's just I don't like that vibe. So yeah, the more I'm loosey and goosey, like it doesn't affect me as much. But going on
Right.
stage sober is one of the most awkward feelings ever for me. Like I'd rather get hit by a car or some shit like that. It's just I can't breathe and like I said, anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I was that
Mm-hmm.
I was that kid in class who never went up in front of the class to show his project. I was just like, nah, I'm just gonna keep my head down and fail this project. Yeah. I spend my life kind of
So
trying to stay under the radar, so I don't really like having a lot of eyes on me because, like I said, the shit I used to do, I didn't really need to be.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Absolutely. So did you go to college for any type of music production or lyrical work or anything?
I barely made it out of high school with a GED. So that school was free, so I ain't about to go in debt and try and go to college. Nah. My brother
I don't
did.
blame you.
My brother did, so that's why I said he's the one who produces all of my shit. I mean, I
Right.
could technically learn. I get to a certain point and then I just stop because I'm fucking lazy and I'm just like, I'll just take this and give it to my brother and we'll go from there with it. Which I need to push myself to get past that point and just start mixing my own shit. But I kind of like going to the studio with my brother because it gives me time to hang out with him and shit because I don't get to see him as often because he's got 3 kids and life's crazy. So it gives us a chance to hang out and bond as shit as brothers. So that's always good. So
That is
plus,
good. That is good.
yeah.
Plus, you get
It's,
the whole vibe of it, and I'm sure that's exciting too.
yeah, like we're just rolling up, fucking smoking, chilling, just bullshitting. We've been doing it for so long. It's just like nothing.
So, how long
Like,
have you been doing it?
I think I started when I was like 20, so 24 years. Yeah, because I'm 44.
Nice. You
Four,
foe, you
four.
foe. Now, what's your zodiac sign? Because I can't
Cancer.
know how old you are. You're a
Cancer.
Cancer.
July
Oh
14th.
wow! No wonder you're so poetic. Those water signs, man, they're very, very intuitive and emotional. And that's not a diss at all. They just are. So,
Well, it's like
yeah.
I don't express my emotions, so it's like that's why music is my therapy because it gets that emotion out of me. Like I think I
Mhm.
told my brother, like I think we've said I love you to each other like twice. Like, and he's fucking 49 and I'm 44, but it's just not the type of people we are. Like we're not lovey dovey. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, my dog just died. Like, I don't cry. Like there's just no emotion. So being able to use
Right.
music as an outlet gets that negative energy or whatever fucking is just inside of me. I need to get out onto a song, and that's how my music is made. Like I'm not making shit up. Like I'm not doing this for the shits and giggles. Like I'm fucking literally like writing my memoir and shit like with my music.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. What words of wisdom do you have for people that are just starting out or have kind of met a block? Like, have you had a writer's block or anything?
Oh yeah, I'll go months without even writing nothing or trying to write, and then I'll hear a beat and boom, I'll make a song within like an hour. So
Mhm.
it's a process. It's like everybody hits that point where it's like a wall. It's like don't force it. It's like let it come
Right.
natural. And the number one rule I always tell people is invest in yourself and make sure you have a good engineer. Without a good
Mm,
engineer, it doesn't matter. You could have the best fucking voice and anything in the world. But if you ain't got a good engineer to mix it and make it sound good, your music's
mhm.
gonna be trash. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Yes,
invest
that's
in
very
yourself
important.
and have a good engineer to mix your music.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's okay to be picky. It's okay to take your time and, let it sit for a
Yeah,
minute and pick it up and put it back down.
yeah, because like when you're mixing, like I said, that's the longest process. It'll take an hour, 2 hours. So you're just listening to the song over and over and over. You're just mixing a different part each time. So it's nice to mix it, sit on it, and come back and listen to it with fresh ears because you might hear something you missed that you didn't hear when you're in the studio because you kind of become you know, kind of numb to it because you've been just hearing it so much. You're just like, okay, I've heard this song fucking 100 times in a row. It's like, sounds good. It's like, yeah, I think it sounds good
Yeah.
too. 'Cause your ears just become so brainwashed pretty much by the sound. So it's nice to come back to it with fresh ears and always listen to it on different devices, you know, because
Yeah.
they don't
Yeah.
always sound the same, you know. That's the only
Exactly.
thing
I
I
have
can
a
tell you
friend,
guys.
Psionic. He does industrial metal. He's like, it's not finalized till I've listened to it on my car system.
Yeah, I
Right?
got
So
two
he'll
12s in
go
my trunk,
test it
so
even on the car system.
yeah,
Yeah, which is
that's how
awesome.
my brother mixed my first album. He would mix it in his house, and then he would go out in his car and listen to it and mix it from his car through his stereo. So yeah, I was glad I had my
That's
brother.
really cool.
So yeah, I don't think I wouldn't be where I was at right now if it wasn't for music. I'd either be in jail or dead. So
Mm, yeah.
amen. Neither
And it's
one of those.
so I'm going to encourage everybody, if you want to just sing, or like just do it. The time is now. The time is now just to go do it, whatever it is you're wanting to do, to create, to make the world better, a little bit more easier on the ears and on the heart and on the mind for sure. Yeah. Well, thank you, Mugs Money, so friggin' much for hanging out. I'm
It
sure
was
I'll
a
catch you
pleasure.
probably over at Devo
Yeah,
or
I'm always in
live
there.
at your. Yeah,
Yeah, we go
you
live.
have a live too, right?
Yeah, we go live every Saturday, 7 to 9. Gutter Rat Radio. We go live from my page and Facebook and Rumble, I believe, as well. Yeah, but yeah, we
I gotta
basically
get
just
my Rumble up and going
yeah. I don't.
before
I just
Upstate gets on me
yeah.
again.
That's
All
that's all
right.
I found about it was through those two old stoners with no shirts on.
Old stoners with no shirts on. Oh
Oh, yeah,
goodness. All
I re-
right.
I made their intro song for their podcast. They got
I love it. Those two are a hoot. They
yeah,
are a hoot. Thank you, everyone that come over
yeah.
from Mug's channel to hang out with me and my channel. Thank you for hanging out with Mugs and I. And I want to do it again. I want to have a round table of musicians and artists. If you're an artist and you want to hang out too on this round table, I don't know, next year sometime, just holler at me or look for it. Probably make a thumbnail. I don't know, shortly after the holidays. Anyway, thank you all for watching and hanging out, and have an amazing holiday season. Bye.
Blessings.